What's up everybody, this is Chris, and today I'm going to have a little demonstration on how you can install CushCore without the need of tools. So for this little project, I actually have a different bike. I have a Transition Sentinel that I actually purchased earlier this week from evo.com. And here's our Sentinel. It does come with a back tire, of course. And the back tire's right here. I just finished installing CushCore about 20 minutes ago, and then I realized something. My tire is facing the wrong direction on the rim. So now I get to remove the tire and show you guys how exactly I do it, and I'm going to show you how to reinstall. Alright, first things first, make sure you take out your valve core. I like to live dangerously. Now currently in my CushCore, I'm actually running 20 psi of air with the CushCore installed. It actually feels more like 25 to 30 psi range when I have CushCore put in with 20 psi of air. Alright, removal. You do need a lever. Plastic, metal, doesn't matter. Use either or. So the first thing I recommend doing, take your tire, bunch it up, and grab it and just pull it back really hard. And I can't do it with one hand. This breaks the bead. Pulling out, rip it back. Grab a chunk, pull it back. And go all the way around. Alright, that is that. Here we go. Tire is out. Just about. There we go. Tire's out. So most of you probably already know this, but you just take the CushCore, you just slip it over the rim. And take your mallet, use it to hold down the tire, and you just slip the whole thing right over. I already did it. I don't want to take it off again and redo it. So that's about it in a nutshell. Put this on. It goes on pretty easy. You don't really need any kind of lube. You don't need any kind of heavy-duty manpower to get this thing to slip on. You just slip it on. Now we're going to put this back in the tire. Don't do what I did earlier. Make sure you check your orientation and which way the tire needs to go. Now typically this isn't this messy. A lot of people do actually remove their fluid before they do this. But like I said, I already did this before and it was already going to be a big mess. So excuse the mess. Now if you guys are having problems getting this tire on, up here, just grab the corner and just slip it over a little bit at a time. Grab it, slip it. There you go. It's on. Now we're going to do the installation here. Got the orientation correct. The rim is inside the tire. CushCore is in. So this is what we do. To start, we need to tuck this thing in. So you take this tire, you grab it, and lift it over. You grab the CushCore inside the tire, and you pull it back like this. And you want to do that all the way around until you get to the tight spot. Alright, so here we are, we're at the tight spot at the bottom. This is the tight spot. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to make sure this is nice and tight around here. We're going to take the tight spot, and we're going to put it at the bottom. Yes. All right. So from this point on, we need to take the bead line that we have right here. We need to tuck the bead line under the CushCore. Now, if you watch CushCore's video, they actually talk about that. They say to tuck the bead line under the CushCore itself. But they use tools. So this is where I don't use tools. So what I do the same technique. I get rubber and I push it over the CushCore and I grab it and I tuck it in. Grab it and I tuck it in. I go around and I tuck it in. Grab it and tuck it in. And you gotta go back to the top again. So you got half of it, you got half the bead line missing right now. So we got to get the other half in. Now this works great with Maxxis tires. I can't say for sure it works with any other tires, so you're gonna have to try it for yourself. Right now our tire is totally tucked in. There's no bead line, minus what we have up here. So from here, we are going to tuck this last little bit. So we're going to grab it, we're going to pull it in, and bam, in. No tools. Like I said, the secret to it is just to grab the tire and grab the CushCore from under it and then tuck it right in. So here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go back and we're going to go all the way around, do the same thing. Usually my CushCore is not this messy, but today it is. Now right here, if you absolutely want to, you can actually take your orange seal or your stance fluid, whatever it is you have, and just put it in this pocket in here. You can do that now while this thing is vertical, because on the other side it's already closed off. So doing so, it just saves you the last step of actually putting your sealant inside the tire. Now I do have a recommendation for those who are actually using the Gorilla Tape. If you have Gorilla Tape and you're using a 29 millimeter rim, using the smaller Gorilla Tape will only do 25 millimeters up to 29. So what you're going to have to do is put your sealant in, inflate your tire, and then when you do that, go ahead and get the rim all nice and sealed up. And after you do that, you can go ahead and make sure the rim is good. After you're done, you can go ahead and take it all out, then put your CushCore on and proceed. I actually had a problem when I originally put CushCore on. I had the weld right here, the joint. It was actually leaking air out of the weld right here in this little spot. So I went ahead and did a traditional install with the fluid, and I let the fluid seal up this part of the rim. And in doing so, I was able to put the CushCore back in, and I have no problems. So right here, I'm going to put a little bit more fluid in. I find that it is much easier to do this after you get one side done. Then the opposite side is way easier to do. Here we are at the top with the lip. Grab it and won't tuck in just yet. Go. There you go. And that's it. It's already in. Don't mind the mess. One thing I've learned with this, maybe it's just a Maxxis tire thing, but it seems every time I use Maxxis tire, I don't have to use my big specialized air cannon to blast all the air in this thing to pump it up. You can actually, with CushCore, you can actually just put your actual pump on this and start pumping it up, and the CushCore will actually seat the bead much faster than it normally would. It's great. So that's it for me and CushCore. Really simple. I did not use any tools, as I stated. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment. If you have any ideas for future videos from me, hook me up. I'm still learning how to make content for my channel. And until then, see you guys next time.